Oof. Ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome back to another video. It's pretty nice weather here today in Tokyo. It's very sunny compared to the last week where it was a little bit rainy. So yeah, soaking in this nice little ambience while I just work on some stuff with my computer this morning. And yeah, this week I just wanted to bring you guys along with me while I work as a full-time freelancer. You know, the things I get up to, some of my working habits, and yeah, I just thought, why not bring you along? So yes, if you guys missed my last video, I live in Tokyo, which is actually, it sounds so crazy to say out loud, but yes, I live here in Tokyo. Last week I uploaded a video. It was like a moving in vlog where we moved into the house, we showcased the empty house tour and got a couple of things including this nice little table here. But this week I wanted to showcase a little bit more like freelance content creator stuff because that's what my job is. And this morning, I got a crazy little delivery. Now, ever since last year, my friend PC came over and he showed me his new camera and, well, I just thought that it would fit my camera ecosystem as well. So like any sensible person, I waited a little bit and then decided to buy it for myself. This right here is the Sony ZV-E1. I believe this came out a couple years ago. People love it, especially when it comes to vlogging. This is a vlogger's dream camera. I've been in the Sony ecosystem for a few years now. I just really love it for video work. I think it's just probably the best for the small size that you can get. And yeah, for vlogging, I typically use either what I'm shooting on right now, which is the FX3, or the A7C II, which is another Sony camera. Now, to be honest, when filming vlogs, I think the FX3 is pretty overkill. Like, it's an amazing camera and I just, I shouldn't be shooting vlogs with it. So I shoot with the A7C II, but I've had issues with that for a little while as well. So long story short, this is the replacement for the vlogs and I'm gonna switch this out now so we can see how this looks. Okay, so this is the new camera. What I'm holding now is the other camera that I was using with, and for the whole rest of this vlog, I'm gonna test this camera out and kind of just see what it's capable of doing and if it is on par with the image quality from this one. This is nice and small actually, very, very nice. So I'm at a cafe right now just editing this footage and oh my god, I cannot believe how strong the airbrushing beauty filter actually is. I don't see how camera companies think this is nice. Like, in what situation is this actually nice? It does not look good. It looks airbrushed so hard. And like, you can't undo this. It's like default in your camera. So you have to like figure out how to turn it off before you can get usable footage. Well, like footage that I would like to use. This is insane. So I'm at Light Up Coffee. This is the other shop, the Mitaka branch. It's like a warehouse situation. They've got the roastery behind us, which is nice, and yeah, much larger in size, big open working area. So I'm gonna have some coffee, and then I also want to do a bit of work here. At the moment, I don't have internet at home, so working from cafes is pretty nice, and also I don't really have a nice working setup at home, so it's nice to have like a proper table to do a bit of work from. It's just a good excuse to get out of the house, I think, which is always nice.
this camera is language locked, so I can't change it to English. It's like stuck in Japanese, so all of the menu items is all in Japanese. This camera's like sold out in Australia, so it's hard to get, but that heaps of stock in Japan, so that's why I ordered it. Guys, check out my new bike. This is my vehicle. Yes! I got a new bike. I'm so excited. It looks so pretty. So nice. Pistachio green. You guys into bikes? Maybe I'll talk about this in the future, but for now we're heading to get some ramen and a little bit more study. See ya.
So I've been working on my client videos pretty diligently over the last couple of months, and my current routine is posting a video once every 2 weeks. So for most months, that is 2 videos a month. My main priority in these videos is capturing that real human to human interaction, the conversations, the emotions, the questions and answers between client and customer. As this is a tattoo studio as well, I want to capture and document the progress. And this all requires a lot of effort on my hand, pre-planning, just being there, being present, and trying to actively capture these moments. So audio recording is very important, capturing the video as well. It is important too, but the audio is very important, because if I can catch a conversation between my client Chris and his client who's getting the tattoo, maybe a simple question of like, does this part of my leg hurt or something? The genuine response and that moment right there is the gold that I look for. I try to shoot with a lav mic, so a wireless audio setup, and I typically find these golden gem moments in the in-between shots of me capturing stuff. So typically when I record something, I'll record it and I will say cut, but I won't actually stop. I'll just let the audio roll for a little bit longer, because those post-interview sections, usually there's something there. There's something I can just use, and I don't need the video footage for it because you can overlay stuff on top. But yeah, capturing that audio is really, really good. So if I was new to the game, what I'd recommend to myself would definitely be try to capture those human to human moments. I think that's what really creates the video and gives value to a viewer. While I'm doing this, I don't have all of the time to capture the B-roll angles of the city, the forests, the trees, the roads, the B-roll shots that give the video that context. But that's where today's sponsor, Storyblocks, really comes in clutch. Storyblocks is an essential all-in-one toolkit. I think this is the Swiss Army knife for content creators and businesses who want to give a little bit more oomph to their video. Here you can easily find high quality assets to assist you on your story, from video to audio to templates. This allows you, the creator, to focus on telling the story while having a little bit of wiggle room for the edit later. For example, something that I've been using recently is actually aerial shots of the city. Now in Sydney, you need flight permissions to fly a drone in the city. I don't even have a drone anymore, and getting those footage and permissions is just such a big hassle, but aerial footage really does give a different dynamic to your video. Having that context shot of the city from the top is, it does something. Video footage like this comes in clutch when you need a little bit more context to your story. And what I really like about Storyblocks is that it is 100% human made. It feels good to implement this video footage that has been contributed from other creators and artists all over the world. Now, visuals aside, finding the right audio track really makes your video feel real, and Storyblocks, they've got a vast library of music that really does the trick. For professional use, it's very clear cut on the licensing and the royalty-free subscriptions, whether that's for commercial use, monetized projects, or even here on YouTube. If you guys are interested, Storyblocks is offering a 15% discount for an annual plan if you use my link below. So yeah, I'd highly recommend you at least go check it out, and that discount is only available through my link. I've mentioned it before, but I think time management is the most important thing when it comes to freelance work because you're working on your own time. So you have to make sure that you are giving yourself the right amount of time, not too much because you can't spend your whole week on one project. Maybe you can, but for me, I've got other things going on. So I need to make sure that, I stick to my schedule. Things are slowly falling into place. You may have noticed I have a fridge now and I have a little rack here and a plant over there. I'll talk about that probably in the next vlog. That's more of a home updates video. But since I am here in Tokyo, I've been going to a lot of cafes to work every single day just because, it's not really the best vibe working on the floor at home. So hopefully I get a table soon. Every single day this week, I've been working from a cafe, and this has been my go-to bag. This is the Porter Freestyle bag. It's like a nice brown sling bag. I have my laptop in here. I'll have some other things, but because I'm riding my bike and all of the weight is kind of onto one shoulder, I've actually got a really sore shoulder. And so this whole week, I've been thinking like, oh my God, I need to get something else that's gonna fix my problem. I came to the conclusion that Minji's Arc'teryx sling bag is the best option here. This is the Arc'teryx Granville 10. It's like a sling bag, but it also has a side strap. So it makes it very comfortable, not only just for like everyday use, but especially while I'm riding a bike. It's got this 1-2 kind of thing. So it's very secure. It looks cool and it fits a laptop and some other goods. But the problem with this is you just can't find it for a good price because they don't really sell it anymore and the secondhand prices are just a lot. This is also waterproof. It's just perfect. Now, trust me, I did the research, but I couldn't find anything that really replaced this exactly. So I went on a completely different path. I went into a boutique store here in Tokyo and I came across this bag by AER. And I just thought, for now, I'm gonna rock a small backpack. To be honest, very simple backpack. That's kind of why I like it though. Small, compact, it's got a pocket here, it's got a main compartment, laptop sleeve, a little thing on the top here. What I actually like about it though is the fabric. It's called the Cordura Crinkle Nylon. And it's got like a, I'm not too sure, you just have to see, but it's like a nice textured look. I have backpacks, I have camera bags, but I don't have anything that's small as like a little daily commuter bag. Something just to go to the cafe with my laptop just to edit. Like I don't really have a backpack for that. So I thought this could be a nice little item for the time being. We'll see how it goes. These are my current bag essentials. We've got laptop, of course. Got my iPad. I've got AirPods for noise cancellation. I've got wired AirPods as well. I've got 3 SSDs at the moment. It's a little bit of a headache, but this is how I'm working. I've been carrying around my Digicam a lot as well. This is my Leica Deluxe 4. Big power bank by Anker. This one is really nice. It's got a cable inbuilt and I can charge my laptop with it. Glasses for when I'm cycling. These are very good for keeping my eyes nice and dry out of the wind. Perfect. Isn't this such a crazy case by Oakley? And last but not least, my gloves. I cannot ride my bike in these cold winds without them. Pretty cool. What do you guys think? Cheers, I was just checking in on my latest video post. So I actually just uploaded my first Japan video, the introduction video that I posted last week right now. So I'm just looking at how you guys are engaging with it and like the performance and stuff. And yeah, there's just so much love for the new move. I'm super happy. I guess you guys are all super excited as well just to see what's going to be going on. And yeah, a lot has changed already since this video. As you can probably tell, this stainless steel countertop right here, I'll talk about it more in the next video when it's a more home focused thing, but this has been pretty nice. We've got a Kinto teapot, we have some nice genmaicha, that's what I'm drinking right now, and it's lovely. So it's been a few days since I unboxed this camera, and I've honestly really enjoyed it. One of the things that I've noticed that's quite good for my situation is that owning this as well, the Sony FX3, this shares the same sensor. Now, previously I was using the FX3 and a different camera, the A7C II. Those sensors are different. And my friend Peace, he was telling me that he's compared the two, shooting the exact same thing with the exact same settings, but when you're color grading it, it just looks a little bit different. And I guess that's just because of the nature of the different sensors and how they pick up color. Now, being the same sensor for this ZV-E1 and my FX3, it's actually quite nice because I've just like copy pasted color grading settings from one clip to another. And yeah, it's really seamless. It actually looks the exact same. And just having that assurance allows me to be a bit more flexible with my shooting habits, because if I shoot video with this and I want to use the B-roll or something for another video that's shot with the FX3, I know the color science is going to be like the same. So yeah, that's quite nice. As I also make videos from home, I'm having a lot of fun finding new angles and seeing how the light interacts with the house throughout the day, just for my own content and my own pleasure. And one thing I've really liked is actually the top-down shot that you probably just saw while I was making the tea. If you guys don't know about suction cup mounts, then I'd highly recommend it. This is super nice. This one is from Newer. There's different brands that make them. They all kind of do the same thing. I've got a quick release plate, so all I got to do, suction this to actually the wall just here, and then I can mount my camera to it. But I was a little bit cautious because I mounted this once and I left it there for a couple of days, and then I realized it had fallen off. So yeah, can't rely on this for everything, but yeah, it's pretty strong. Nice top-down rig. I don't have a C-stand. Actually, I should buy one. But for now I don't, so this has been clutch. Another thing is that my internet situation isn't that great at the moment, as I probably mentioned before. So I've been going to cafes for all of my YouTube uploads and sending files over to different people and clients and stuff just to view. And that's been quite a headache because I have to calculate the time of the day to go schedule and upload, etc. So that's been an issue, but I'm going to be getting some good internet, good fiber optic internet in the next, I think, 4 days or something. So I'm really looking forward to that. That way I can be more on top of everything. And yeah, I won't have to go out to cafes all the time. I've been working on this silver bench here for a little while. It's kind of like a stand-up desk situation. It's a little low, but it's, you know, it's okay. Anyways, I just finished a client job, so that's very nice. I'm probably gonna take the rest of the day off and relax. He's standing. See what's going on. I first started making content and freelancing as a videographer and photographer, one of my dream goals was to always be able to sustain myself while living overseas. And I guess specifically because I'm Japanese, like here, Japan. While I am here in Tokyo though, I do want to make the most of the scenery, the vibes with the nature mixed in with the cityscape. I think it's the perfect location for me because I do thrive off being in nature, being able to capture stuff that I think is beautiful, as well as being, involved with community. And the city is the biggest of communities where there's just so many opportunities to connect with people that I haven't met but have through social media, and just be able to live a busier city life. It's crazy because Tokyo alone has a bigger population than the whole of Australia, which sounds crazy, but when you visit some of the busy city areas here like Shinjuku, Shibuya, even where I am right now in Kichijoji, the population, the amount of people here, it's crazy because it's definitely busier than any of the Sydney CBD areas. And just fathoming how many people you walk past every single day is kind of crazy. The cherry on top for me, I think, is being able to film, document this, call it my work, of course, but then be able to share that experience with other people, strangers, friends, family, and even myself when I look back on videos in the future. It's going to be very interesting. I don't know, 1, 2, 3 years down the line when I get to look back on this video in particular and see how my freelance lifestyle was back then compared to how it's going to be in the future. And I've got no idea what that's going to be like. So that's kind of exciting as well. Anyway, it's getting a little bit cold, so I'm going to ride back home with my cool new bicycle. I'm so obsessed with it. Probably see you later. Peace.